Hello guys, so it's Sony Xperia XZ Premium time once again, and today I actually wanted to talk about the issues I had so far with the phone, the one issue which has been resolved already, and yeah, what was going on or is going on so far. So the major issue so far with the phone which I have is that it sometimes when you unlock it, and mostly when you unlock it to take a picture with either the camera button or double clicking the power button to launch the camera directly, it just restarts. So this is here logged as system incidents here, and you can see sometimes it's like twice a day. Last time it was always twice a day, and then a quite short follow-up time. So yeah, sometimes it happens like twice a day, sometimes it happens once a week. As you can see, we had 3 days, and 3 days before that, and 3 days before that. And also we had a 2-day stretch with no reboot, but then we had like 4 reboots in a row. And probably a system reset to factory defaults could resolve the problem. I read in the forums some people have the same or similar issue, but it's not so many people, and they mostly recommend to reset the device. At the moment I'm more waiting for the Android O update and want to see if this fixes it. I'm still waiting for a date when they will get the update to us. So if it takes too long, I maybe try my hand at it and do a reset and see if this resolves the problem. As I said, some people have it, not very many. It's enough to be a real annoyance, especially last 2 days, as you can see. But in generally, it's not a big deal. It's mostly if you're unlocked to take a picture directly, you want to picture something and then it's gone. So it's annoying, but it's not the worst. But it's the worst issue for me so far. So, and I really hope that either Android O or maybe a factory reset will fix this problem. Another issue which I have personally is that you cannot move apps to the SD card. So this is like on the XZ, you can just move apps to the SD card. We have to go to memory, and here on this device the option is just not there. You can transfer videos, music, pictures, but apps itself not. With 64 gigabytes we have enough memory, so it's not really a big issue, but yeah, it just feels like a huge limitation to me, which is unnecessary. And people say, memory cards are so slow and apps will not run. Probably there is some truth to this, but for me it's annoying that they just block this so extremely, especially when you have the XZ on one side and they have the same version. There's everything the same, just the option for the apps is missing here. But for the XZ, where you have only 32 gigabytes of RAM of internal memory, is much more needed. So on the 64 at the moment we are quite golden, but it just, personally I don't like it. Then the third issue which I had, let's just check if it's still a thing. That is that some apps cannot write to the memory card, and it's really strange because where I mostly see this is on the Amazon Prime Video app, where I can save to the internal memory but not to the SD card. But for example, the Kindle app does write to the memory card, no problem whatsoever. So same manufacturer, you would expect it to handle it all the same, but the Amazon Music and Amazon Video was not able to write to the memory card. I'll just show you here. So we'll try it one more time. Maybe they fixed it, or maybe it's a problem from Amazon. See, I just go here to not infringe on any copyright whatsoever of anybody. Okay. Can download something. Yeah, it's the same. You get like a download error quite directly when you want to, a disk I/O error when you want to save. Some very few people had it. Also recommended a software reset to the factory default. So yeah, if the Android O does not fix it, I'm probably not coming around doing this. But then I have a topic for another video, so it's not all bad as always. But yeah, I really have to use the internal memory. The memory card I cannot write to for some reason. Then another issue which I only had one time, is that there are sometimes Wi-Fi problems. I only had it once when I was connected to my Wi-Fi at home and I uploaded a video, and actually the internet connection broke down, so we had no internet and upload was continuing, so it went over my mobile data, I think. Why? Because the phone did not register that we didn't have the internet connection with my Wi-Fi. Strange, and it seems that there are maybe some problems with a combined 2.5 GHz and 5 GHz Wi-Fi. When you have such a Wi-Fi, it could be a bit problematic. So I only had this one instance. I could not replicate the thing, but some people are complaining heavily about Wi-Fi issues. Maybe something where we also get ahead with Android O. My speculation on this thing is that Sony is spending much time on the implementation of the Android O at the moment, and that's the reason we don't get any true content patches, just security or mostly security patches, because the one thing which was actually fixed in the meanwhile was that when you set automatically do not disturb rule for like the phone going silent in the night and going loud at the morning again, it did not disengage, so the rule was active all the time no matter what you did, and this is actually no longer present, so this was fixed I think in the first patch for the XZP already. Then the last issue, which I'm not really so seemingly not struck by, is this distortion issue which is going on in the forums. At the moment I'm thinking more or less that it seems that we are not really having extreme problem with the XZP, but it's a normal issue with wide angle lenses. But I have no sources which confirm or deny it, so I'm a bit in a hustle here. So I think that the problem is, on the one hand, as many people are getting concerned about it, and there's not so much new information. There are a couple of guys in the forums which are very vocal about every distortion which happens to be the same and to be strange and to be much worse than on other devices. I'm not quite sure. Maybe there are not one issue but several issues. Maybe there's some faulty devices out there which get mixed into the whole tangle. At the moment I have no ideas whatsoever, and frankly I would be much happier if I hadn't ever read about it, because my everyday pictures of my kids, of trees, of animals, of almost anything which I take pictures of are usable, are quite fine. Only if I take a picture like this, it distorts a bit. But this is actually be expected from a wide angle lens if you are a bit aware of photography, which I'm not. So I'm not the expert on this issue, and this is really a big problem for me, in the way that I cannot really put this issue to rest or can give any further information on it. So not quite sure where we stand there, and I hope that maybe we'll get some information from a prime source like DxOMark or something soon. But the guys are on vacation, and I'm not quite sure if they take on the XZP or when they will take it on. So yeah, this had been my issues. As I said, I am speculating that we will get the Android O update for the XZP in quite a short while, and hopefully Sony will put more effort in it and take on the issues which are present. If not, I probably have to do my reset and see if it helps a bit with my issues here, which are all in all minor, but especially the rebooting thing is annoying. Yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. See you soon. Bye bye.